Welcome back to Money and Marriage. So this is part 2. So in today's episode, we are going to cover couple spending and questionnaires. Okay.
Cool.
So the first question is, do we share or split bills?
Well, this is really easy, right? We
Yeah.
100% all the
Share.
time, without doubt, we always share.
Yeah. All meals, all bills, everything.
Yeah, everything,
Share.
yeah.
Next question, joint or separate bank account? 3, 2, 1.
Obviously, joint for us, right? But actually, I mean, I'll be fair out there, right? I know a lot of couples out there that actually have split bank accounts, and then they have a joint bank account as well.
Yeah.
I generally think that is a healthy practice. Actually, it's healthy. Actually, it's just
but
that
why
we
we don't do this?
I
also don't know.
really have no idea why. Maybe because we are both spenders. I don't know. Then we don't really like control each other.
It was because we were together. I think next year is going to be our 10th year wedding anniversary already. So when we first started, we were really like poor.
True. Nothing to spend. Nothing to split.
So we joined, and then as we progressed along the line upwards, it was just all spend money together.
Maybe probably right, because if we split, right, I think our personal bank account will be very
few $200 bucks. Yeah.
So it's a join together looks a bit better, you know?
Yeah. Okay, next question is, have you fought over money before?
Fought lah. I wouldn't say
money. Let me think.
fight lah, but disagreement maybe in what we spend on.
But like what?
Like what? When I wanted to invest in property when I first started, disagreement. I mean, things like that.
Yeah. Okay, yes, I'm gonna share this. So, when Sean wanted to invest in property, I stopped him. Actually, because I told him we just had a bad business failure, and then after that, he said he want to invest in property. So I asked him, we lose not enough money, are you sure you want to make us bankrupt, take a loan, and then on top of that, we'll have like banks chasing after us, like all these thoughts since young that I learned from school, from home, is that you shouldn't borrow money from people, taking a loan is bad, and all that came racing to my mind. So I stopped you from buying and investing in property.
Yeah. And definitely to her defense is obviously
and there was no
borrowing.
fighting.
Yeah, it wasn't a fight.
You
it was
know
just
why?
a disagreement. Like,
No. It wasn't even a disagreement. It was just like, if you do this, I wouldn't talk to you.
yeah, then don't need to say already, ma.
So there was no fighting.
Back to
you.
No, but in her defense, obviously, I think taking such a big step to invest in property is really not the easiest. Yeah, how much do we earn, right? And then taking on like what, $500,000 worth of debt. It's not the easiest thing to overcome. Yeah, but of course, I think for us, we really took time to really understand, to really run through our finances, and finally glad to say that we took the first leap after a couple of months. Whereas obviously after we had that disagreement.
Yeah, but I'm so glad that it actually happened, because when it happened, I missed out on opportunity cost, right? And that property would have easily made me $200,000 had I chosen to invest.
Yeah.
So after that, seeing that I missed the opportunity, my subsequent units, I was like the fastest racer ever. I took a lot of action, and then I decided to be very enthusiastic about it, to the point it was super fast. It was amazing, because we bought our first, second, third, fourth property very quickly as in 4 months quickly.
We went a bit crazy lah, right? But,
but I think that was also
good crazy.
That was also because of what happened. Because I missed out already, so we said, okay, let's catch it up. It all turned out well. Okay, next question. Should the gentleman always pay?
100%. I heavily believe in that.
I disagree though.
Why?
Because I think that actually a woman should also pay lah, should also offer, okay, I know this of the guys that we hang out with and that they're single. If they were to go out with a single woman and they don't even offer to pay, I think it doesn't leave a nice taste. But if the woman offers, in the end the guy pays, I think that's okay.
Maybe I will word it in this way, right? Is that I think generally many guys, not all obviously, but many guys are okay to pay all the time. It just sometimes is about the act of, from the of course your spouse will be able to say, hey, let me take on this bill.
Yeah.
Right, and it makes the guy feel like yes, though it's they feel better lah in a way that it's like you're not here just because for my money and things like that.
Yeah, but we have the joint account, so it doesn't really make
obviously
sense.
to us it doesn't really apply.
So
but
Sean
I
always
mean
pays.
I'm just thinking from a male perspective.
Yeah, but I think that the lady should also offer to pay, and I think we want to be treated as equals. Then we should also, equally put in amount of to pay the bill. Yeah. Okay, next question. The most surprise spending from each other. Actually, the key is we always buy things together. It's not like we go and like separately surprise each other. But recently you did surprise me lah.
Yeah, I mean definitely I got her a good gift for birthday.
Yeah.
Her birthday.
So he got me not one but many gifts. So I'm very thankful, and I know that I'm very, 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 very blessed and pampered to have you.
Yes.
Buy some gifts for me to surprise me. So yeah,
every penny. Because we are very transparent in what we spend. On and
because we share the same bank account.
So there will not be any surprise. And even if there's a spending, I know that probably she really wants it, so I'm okay with it. Because I know that would drive her happiness, happy wife, happy life. So okay lah.
Okay, cool. Next question. Is it your money equals my money? I think for us, right? Okay, so this was also one of our life's greatest turning point as a couple, was that we were always very separate doing our own stuff. Like, we were trying to get ahead in our careers, trying to make it improve. But the moment one day, I remember we had such a major disagreement, and, things weren't really great, but we are both born cradle Catholics, and now we go to a Christian church. I went to church and I prayed about it, right? And the craziest thing is that when I came home and I said sorry to you, that incident, and then it was like couple alignment. The moment we were aligned, all the stars aligned, and like our career took off, our investments took off, everything became better. And so then from then on, we never said like your money, my money, your decision, my decision. We said our. And I think that was so key and pivotal in our marriage and in all our investments.
Yes. I'm not a fan of this statement, your money equals my money. The reason why is because I've seen a lot of couples, right? I meet a lot of people that usually if they were to do this, your money equals my money, they are usually not aligned in investments, and that usually stops the spouse who wants to invest from investing.
But the key is, not everybody is aligned. How do we get a couple from not aligned to be like more aligned? What do you think?
I think most couples probably do not even spend time to talk about that.
Actually, we spend a lot of time talking about how much money we want to give to our parents. Should it be equal? Because also, I come from a single parent family. I only give allowance to my mom, and then he gives to his parents. Like, should it be equal? How much is it? Yearly annual trips, are we paying for it or are our parents paying for it? And all the questions, I think we should be talking about it. Like, for example, even like, do we think it's worthwhile to send the children to like whichever school? I know of certain parents who something is good, something is not good. How to get to more alignment?
It's just really spending time to talk about it.
And if you have any disagreements, I think that we do all the decisions for the sake of the family, for the best interest of the family and for the kids. So as long as couple goals are aligned, and the moment we start realizing we are one team, right, we can actually achieve so much together. Because imagine every day you come home to a disgruntled spouse.
Tough, huh?
Like it's just very tiring, right? After a long day of work, where got the motivation to go out there and fight hard at work and things like that?
100% agree.
So okay, next question. Do we have hidden expenses from each other?
Hidden?
Okay, so I'll say this lah. Okay, I don't have. Although I know that a lot of women would advise me to keep a separate bank account. For now, I don't have. But maybe next time I will lah. I don't know.
No, it's okay. I think I'm supportive also if you want to have. So
Aww,
yeah,
why?
it's okay. It's
Why
okay.
though?
I mean, so it doesn't matter lah. I mean, if that makes you happier to have a separate so-called expense or bank account, go for it. I mean, 100% on that. I know personally I don't need it lah. So I largely don't really have a lot of things to spend on. Honestly, so
Yeah, he really doesn't.
yeah, I don't get I don't get excited over gifts. I don't get excited over physical stuff.
Okay,
Don't
the truth
spend.
is, as much as maybe sometimes other people tell me, the truth is I'm too lazy to manage. I just don't want to lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't had it yet, to be honest. Yeah, thank you. Okay, last question. Any secret savings?
No,
Yeah, no,
none at all. Very, very none at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because our bank accounts are usually joint accounts, so we have token for obviously internet access to all the accounts. I'm not sure that your personal
Maybe it's
account.
unhealthy. Maybe we should like have separate or whatever. I don't know. But then like I really don't care right now.
Yeah, at the moment now don't have lah. At the moment now don't
Yeah,
have lah. So
yeah.
so nor have any intention to have lah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we've been talking about this for years actually. Like we did,
Yeah.
it did come up. As I shared, right? Actually, every year the practice of what Sean and I would do is that every single year in December we would sit down and write our goals individually, and then as individual parties we would write down and then we will share with each other, and then we will have a common goal that we can find it somewhere in our notes in our phone, so it's visible. And then by the mid of the year, which is usually our wedding anniversary, which falls in June, we would actually revisit it and see, hey, did we actually achieve such goals? And then in December we'll do the same again, so we keep on improving and having a goal.
Not necessary lah, because the reality is that she doesn't stop me from buying what I want or need, right? Or I also don't stop her from buying what she wants or needs.
But we all have our limits. Come on, we are adults.
Yeah.
We also know.
Yeah.
I think we work hard, we play hard. I think the most important part is that we have aligned values.
Yeah.
Is that we would not like gamble or like overspend or like just like put money away. We would actually. I mean, if the values is right, then everything else doesn't matter.
Yeah, agree.
Alright, so we have come to the end of this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you also found out a little bit about couple spending habits and found it useful for yourself.
Yes.
So yes, see you guys.
See you.